Hey there, welcome to the training on promoted posts and page post ads. This is your host, Keith Krantz, and I'm excited for today's training. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through one of the best strategies around today for generating leads and sales anywhere, really. And it just happens to be that Facebook is the media channel. So, in my opinion, page post ads, promoted posts are really one of the number one most effective, highest ROI strategy that you can use right now to generate leads. And so what I'm going to do in this training is I'm going to take you through a quick 101 of how to, get up a promoted post or a page post ad and start generating fans, email leads, customers, all those types of things. So let's go ahead and just get right into it now. Really there's four basic types of ads, and the four main types of ads are the sidebar ads. They're called marketplace ads that you see on the right side of Facebook. Those are the traditional, small image, 100 by 72 pixels image, which is a small image, and then you've got 25 characters for the headline and 90 characters for the body, and that's it. And then you'll also see the promoted posts and the page post ads on the side, but those aren't actually considered marketplace ads. So then you've got your promoted posts, you've got your page post ads, and you've got the sponsored results. Now, I used to talk about sponsored stories and Facebook offers, which are going away, or have gone away if you're watching this after they've already gone away. So I'm actually going to leave them off this training. So basically, today what I'm going to talk about is promoted posts and page post ads. And the reason is because those are going to be really the fastest way for you to get cheap clicks and good conversions, and also get some other benefits like free traffic, free clicks, build your fan base, all those types of things. So in the long run, you're going to be running all four of these, but what I'd like you to see you do to get started, or if you're already running ads, I'd like to see you, add this strategy or hone in on this strategy. So basically what we've got here is there's really two ways to quote unquote promote a post. And I want to explain the difference between the two. The actual official name of a promoted post is the official definition of a promoted post is when you create a status update, or a post. They call it a post. It's like a status update on your business Facebook page, like this one on the left here. And then you promote it from that post on your Facebook page, not inside the campaign, the Facebook ad manager, which you see on the right here. So just stay with me on the left side of the screen here. And where it says boost post here, if you do that, then they're going to give you some options where you can select maybe $5, $10, $15, $100. In some cases, you can $750 or $2,000 if you've got a lot of fans. And the number that they give you here, the choices that they give you, it's going to be a range. It's going to depend on how many fans you have, because they're not going to spam the news feed. They're only going to let each user see your ad one time, basically, because it's this one over here. The promoted post is going to go in the news feed only. It's only going to go in the news feed. Okay, the ones over here on the right, when you're going into your ad manager, you've got a lot more flexibility to go news feed only, or right side, sidebar, and news feed. Different targeting and stuff like that. So. But on the left side here, if you're doing a promoted post, they're going to give you a dollar amount, and this is not going to be a daily budget. This is a max budget. Notice how it says max budget here. So what that means is if you choose $15, then this ad is going to, estimated reach have an estimated reach of 4,500 to 8,300 people. And so that $15 may be spent over a period of a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, something like that. So that's how that works. It's a max budget, and then once it's, they charge your credit card, and then that money is spent over a period of a few days. And the audience is going to be people who like your page and their friends. And that's the only choice you have at this moment. A few weeks ago, we had two choices where we could choose people who like your page and their friends, or you could just target fans only, people who like your page. Now, in order to do that, you actually have to go into the campaign manager to do that. So, to be honest with you, I don't really like to recommend doing this strategy right here. unless you're just in a hurry and you want to get stuff out there right away. I do this though sometimes to kind of ignite a post. So I might do like $10 or something like that, $15 just to ignite a post, because these seem to get approved fast and start running right away, while I'm setting my page post ad up over here. So, but I don't recommend doing a lot of money here because you can't target this very well. It goes out to other people that aren't your fans, and they might not be in your target market, and you don't, then you're not very targeted. So the one over here, basically inside the campaign manager, I'm going to show you here in a second, don't worry, but you can select promote page posts, and then you can select a drop down of any recent post that you've put up on your Facebook page or any other Facebook page that you have admin access to. Okay, so this is the strategy that I recommend. Now, here's a couple examples of some successful campaigns here. So you'll see here you've got this image here that we uploaded, and then we created a status update. This is kind of like your section for your headline. Free author training with Jack Canfield, who sold 500 million copies of Chicken Soup for the Soul. So bestsellerblueprint.com, that's a product that I drive traffic for my client Steve Harrison, and who's partners with Jack Canfield. And so then we have a link here that goes to their opt-in page. This goes to a landing page where people can register. They can sign up with their name and their email for some free video trainings. And then over a period of time, after about a week or so, they get offered the ability to buy a product from them. So advanced training. So they build a lot of value in the meantime. So if the people that don't buy still get a ton of education on how to write a book and become a bestseller. So this over here, same thing. So we uploaded an image. We've got the message, pledge not to text and drive and win an iPad mini. And we've got the link that goes to a Facebook landing page in this case. And notice here, the cool thing about these is we can run this promoted this page post ad, or sometimes it's just easier to say promoted post. It rolls off the tongue easier. So it's a little bit confusing, but I might say promoted post even though I went into the campaign editor and promoted it from there, where I selected my targeting and everything. So the language doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you know how to go in there and set these ads up and drive traffic and get leads and sales. So that's really all that matters. So, but the reason I really love these is because you can run something, and like, let's say you want to promote this for a few days. Notice how we've got 8,600 likes. This is got over 12,000 at this moment of recording likes, because we can run this for 3 or 4 days, and then we can pause it for a week or so, and then we can actually go back into the campaign manager and re-promote that post. As long as it's kind of an evergreen style, as long as it's not dated or anything on there. And then we can continually build on that. And the longer this thing runs, the more likes, comments, and shares we have. So you have more social proof. You have more people that have their friends that like it. You have more people that want to click on it because so many other people have. So it's a really cool kind of a snowball effect of running these promoted posts. You can run video posts. Video posts are awesome right now. So this is like I call it our little mini TV commercial, because my client here, they had a 30-second video. I said, okay, well, let's upload the video to Facebook and drive traffic to a landing page. And we'll target people that own Harley Davidsons and own Kawasaki Vulcans and Honda Goldwings and choppers and all those types of things. And these guys are generating tons of new customers coming in their store every day because we can target so well with Facebook ads. But what we're doing is we're using these page post ads. So this is another one for me. The cool thing about a video here is you've got this extra headline. Notice this. They let you title your video, and then it ends up being a bolded headline in addition to your status update and then your link. So pretty cool. And you get the little play button here. So video posts are awesome to promote. Okay, so let's go ahead and go online, and I'm going to show you, first of all, just in case you've never actually ran an ad, I'm going to run through this. It'll only take me about a minute or so. You want to create your Facebook ad account. Some people don't know how to do that, and so basically what you do is you have to create an ad. So what you're going to do is, if you have a Facebook page, just go to your Facebook page, and you can go to Build Audience, and you can just select Create Ad, okay? Otherwise, what I recommend doing, honestly, is probably even the easier way, is just go to facebook.com/advertising, okay? And then what you're going to do, it's going to say create an ad right here. Mine says manage my ads, but it's going to say create an ad. So then what you're going to do is basically create an ad. So what I recommend doing is if I do this and I go create an ad, if you're brand new and you haven't done it yet, for example, if you don't have a Facebook page yet, I still recommend doing this because you want to get in there and start playing around with the different interest targeting groups that you can target. So what you're going to do is go and start your ad account, even if you don't have your Facebook page, you haven't decided on the name or whatever yet, that's totally fine. For me, I can just select a Facebook page, or you can just add a URL. So if you don't have one yet, you can just put, I could do www.dominatewebmedia.com. So I can do I'm not sure what happened there, but dominatewebmedia.com. Okay. Sometimes it's kind of weird, but enter. Fit goal. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. That works better. There's definitely some bugs and finicky things that happen on Facebook, but look at that. It pulls up an image and everything for my site. So and what they do is they're trying to help you out. They're giving you a headline and they're taking some data from your website, but you're not going to do that. But what I want you to do to create your Facebook ad account, first of all, is just, if you have a Facebook page, select your Facebook page. If you don't, just throw in a URL there and then just scroll down and just submit your ad. Okay. I just want you to submit. I'm not going to do it now because it'll actually submit it. But what you're going to do is you're going to place order. Okay. If you want to change this to $2 or whatever, you can, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to run this ad. So just place order. So you can enter your credit card in there, enter your credit card, hit submit. Then you're going to pop. Then by doing that, they're going to bring you here, okay? Or they're actually going to bring you back to your Facebook ad manager. So now you're going to have a Facebook ad manager. You're going to have all this stuff over here, okay? So what you're going to want to do is do that so you can create your Facebook ad account. Then once you do, you can go to this ad, and I've got this dummy account that we're not using right now. So you're on your Facebook ad account, and then let's say you created an ad here, and then you can just go here and you can just pause it. And then you can just pause that campaign. So now you're not going to get your credit card ran at all. Nothing's going to happen. But now at least you have a Facebook ad account, so you can go in here and create an ad. And now you can go down here and check things out. So that's how you do that. So the other thing you're going to want to do, let's go back real quick, is you're going to want to make sure you do have the Power Editor. Okay, so let's go back to this Facebook ad campaign manager. You're going to be using the Power Editor for some things. You don't have to use it for all your ads, but for some type of strategies, you have to actually use the Facebook Power Editor to be able to, for example, to be able to have your ads only show up in the news feed. You have to do it from the Power Editor. To be able to do some like cool page like ads to build likes fast, you have to do it from the Power Editor. So, excuse me, if you go right here on the left side, you're going to click on Power Editor. Okay. Now, I've already installed it, so normally it's going to say install, and it's just like a Chrome plugin, or it works on Safari too. I'm not sure which browsers it all works on right now. For the first year, it was only Google Chrome, but now it's working on most all browsers. So once you do that, now you have your Power Editor, and you can do lots of cool things. So I'm going to go back to the Power Editor in just a second here, but let's go back to the normal Facebook campaign manager, and we're going to create an ad, and I'm going to show you how to do this little page post ad. So let's just say we're using Jack Canfield's because I did some consulting with them personally, and so let's say we want to, now what I can do is I can select promote page posts, and I can select any of these posts. So check this out. Say I want to promote this one. I can scroll down here, and now guess what I can do? I can go and I can, if it doesn't say this, if you don't see all the targeting, you might have to select show more targeting. Okay, so now I can go target people that maybe like something like Tony Robbins, or Dale Carnegie or Robert Kiyosaki or tennis. Whoops. Or tennis. Or maybe I want to target somebody that likes wineries for some reason, you know. Lots of things you can target, you know. Now you can adjust the age. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. So this is going to really help you get traffic to your post. So the cool thing is if you have a call to action on there, if you have a link that, you know, it takes people to a page that they can sign up for a webinar or get your free videos or get your free report or PDF or whatever it is, your coupon for your local business, then you can use these page post ads to really get traffic, because they're going to show up not only on the right side of Facebook, but they're also going to show up in the news feed. And you're talking about, you know, clicks going from averaging 80 cents a click on the right side of Facebook to averaging 25 cents a click. You know, in a lot of cases, it'll go less than that. So a lot cheaper. But not only that, you're getting free clicks too, because whenever people click like, comment, or share, so let's look at this one here. So anytime somebody clicks like, comments, or shares, that will show up in their kind of local news feed. So there's a good chance that people that they're friends with might see that and go check it out. Okay, so there's so many different advantages. I don't want to go off too much right now. I want to keep this video fairly short. So you can do that. So in this case, for example, the one you're looking at right here, what I did was I took this post. Okay, this is a video where I'm just talking about 5 big changes. I'm not selling anything or anything like that, but I promoted it. So I just copied the link, went over to Facebook, pasted it, and you want to make sure you have a good image if you do that. So now it's not pulling that image here for some weird reason, but so we'll just leave that there for now. And I can actually, you can go in here and you can change the copy. Or check out my latest video on big Facebook changes. Now I wouldn't normally use Facebook in there if I'm going to promote it, probably because it might not get approved. But even if I took by deleting the link out of there, this is all clickable still. And the cool thing here is, check this out. You can actually edit this. You can edit how this displays. You can even edit the copy down here. Once I hit post, I'm not going to on this one, okay? But then it'll end up like this, and if this is clickable, and it takes them right to that website. And I can have that show up on the right side of Facebook and the news feed, you know, stuff like that. So the other great strategy that I love to do is using the images, like I showed you with the oops, there we go. So like if you go to this page that we use to drive traffic to our free video training. So if you look at this one here, actually we've got a copy of it right now because we're testing something. But so all I did here is I uploaded an image. So if you go here, you go to photo, so you can upload a photo, and then you just choose file, and then pull a photo out of your somewhere on your hard drive on your computer. Use the tips if you watch my Facebook checklist video. Use Keynote or PowerPoint to create quick images, or you can use PicMonkey.com to create images without having any graphic design skills. And then, you know, take a little screenshot using Jing, which I love. And then you can just upload an image here. And let's just go like, well, I'm not going to do it now, but actually let's go ahead and do it. So let's just pull something out of my... All right, tactical triangle. Discover the hidden secrets of marketing. www.mytrackablelink.com. So if you want to be able to track your stuff, you know, but the cool thing is now in Facebook you can actually set up conversion tracking, which is awesome too. So if I hit post here now, watch what will happen. There it is. Check it out. Clickable link. There's my image and all that stuff. So some pretty cool stuff. Delete that real quick. So yeah, you can do some pretty cool stuff with uploading images and then having a post. Then what you do is you just go into the ad manager and then select that post. Okay. So one real quick ninja trick. What I'm going to show you. I talked about the Power Editor. So if you have once you have the Power Editor, what you'll have to do is you have to go over to campaigns and create a campaign first. First you have to create a campaign. Just put a name on it and then you're good. And then you go over to ads and then you create an ad. Okay. So I create an ad, and here's my ad right here. And you can play around with this too, but the main thing I want to show you is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a normal ad here, okay? And then I'm going to select right here, Facebook page using a page post. Then we'll just use the Jack Canfield at the top of my list for some reason. And by the way, this is what I walked through Lisa, a lady that runs his entire company. We did several screen records, and I consulted with them, helping her run her own ads. And this is exactly what I showed her. And, a lot more too, but this is one of the big strategies that I showed her. And I said, if you want to have newsfeed only ads, and they do that, especially when they'll do ads targeting only their fans. Which is another thing to do, so you can get really cheap clicks, but every single fan is going to see it. So the key here, though, is to go right down here and select News Feed, desktop and mobile. So now it's only going to show in the News Feed, and it's going to work for desktop and mobile. How big mobile is getting right now with iPads and iPhones and all these different phones and tablets and stuff. It's very key to be work with mobile. So what you can do is you can select this, and what's going to happen is you're going to have higher click-through rates, you're going to have cheaper clicks, you're going to have more impressions, you're going to have more shares and stuff like that. So that's just a little tip there I wanted to show you there too. Don't really have any time for more, but make sure you, I'm going to wrap this training up now. It's already gone a little bit long. So please make sure you watch your email. Stay tuned for the next one, because it's going to have a lot more good information on how to really use Facebook to, create good offers at the end of your funnel and turn those visitors and users into leads and into prospects and into fans and into customers or clients or patients or whatever your business may be in. So, all right, hope that was helpful. If it was, if you have any questions or comments too, just go ahead and comment too. Ask me a question and I will respond right away. All right, talk to you soon. Have a great day.